Hey, this is Perry Peacock here. We've sold a ton of compressor gear bags on our website. And now I'm introducing a new bag. Some of you who watch a lot of our videos and stuff like that may have seen me use this a time or two on a couple videos, although I didn't really talk about it too much. But this is our new compressor gear bag. In fact, it's so different, we're calling it a multi-purpose gear bag. And this thing right here, it's a beast, and there's a lot of stuff you can do with this thing. Let me show you a little bit about what you can do with this bag. All right, so as you can see, I've now turned this multi-purpose gear bag into a backpack. Now, I don't compare this to some high-range backpack or whatever, something like that, but we're turning a bag that's normally used for other purposes into potentially something that can be used to pack with. And I've packed, like I say, I've backpacked around and threw my gear into here and taken off, and it's been very comfortable and cozy. It's worked the job for me. But I can adjust my shoulder straps right here, so I can tighten it up, loosen it up, or whatever. And so it's designed to be very simple, not to have a lot of bells and whistles, but to have the essential things. It enables you to carry all your essential gear, whatever you need, to wherever you need. It's a lot easier to throw this on your back and carry it off than to have a bag that you might have to carry with your hands. This way, this thing's on my back, so I got hands free if I'm having to scramble over rocks or up some kind of a trail or whatever, and I need my hands for balance or to maneuver through things. My hands are free and my essential gear is on my back. Just like all of our other gear bags, our compressor gear bags, this gear bag will also compress a lot of things, such as blankets and sleeping bags and stuff like that. You can compress them down to half or less than half of the original thickness. And what I've got in here is actually something I'm not that's going to be the subject of another discussion. So I can use this bag like an extra large compressor gear bag. This is 24 inches at its normal capacity, but you can take this thing up to 26 or 27 inches tall, 10 inches, 10.5 inches diameter. And so you got 2,100 cubic inches or whatever in this bag. So here's what we got. Here's something else going on here. Okay, I can unclip these straps right here. I can take this molly panel and I can clip it in. Clip it in just like this, using the same straps you're using for compression, and we can still do some compression with it. The molly panel is primarily intended to allow you to fill the bag up with things and then take other things that have molly attachment and put it onto here and attach something else to the bag as well. So that way you can customize it. So that's pretty cool, because that allows you to carry some extra stuff outside the pack here, and it works very nice. Now, I've used this on hikes and camps and stuff like that. I've shoved my blanket, my blanket that I normally use, shoved it in there. I've shoved my cookware, food, all that kind of thing in here, and then just use this to haul my gear around. So now, whether it's in a prepper type situation or whatever it might be, you get stranded somewhere, you thought you're going to stay there, turns out you got to hike out or something like that. This is in your vehicle or whatever. You throw your essential gear in here, you throw this thing on, you take off, and you hike on out. So it's a compressor bag that can do many other things. Now, you might want to know how I'm doing all that. Well, this thing has something else we can do as well. We could actually We can actually leave this clipped in, these straps here. We can leave these straps clipped in, and then we have another buckle right here. We can clip another strap into the buckle, just like that. Now we bring this strap down here to the bottom, clip it in there on an extra buckle in the bottom. And I'm not going to show it right here because it's just a quickie little deal, but all these straps they can be woven back in here and clip them in here out of the way. But anyway, so this right here becomes shoulder straps. So, and one other thing I like is I really like the fact that essentially, other than the MOLLE panels, that sort of thing, it's one big bag. So you're not rummaging through a bunch of different pockets to try to remember where did I put this or where did I put that. And also, a lot of times you get too compartmentalized in some type of pack setups. It's so compartmentalized, sometimes you need a big space just to hold one item, but you can't because it's broken up into little compartments. This being one big open bag, you just organize as you want to. And what I do, I put the soft items, like I'll stuff my blanket or whatever, or clothing or something in here against the side that my backpack is going to be against, my pack's going to be against my back. The harder items or whatever, I put them on the outside. That way I have built-in cushioning without having to do any other kind of cushioning at all. It's built in by the way I pack the pack. But there might be sometimes you want to do this bag up and you may not be able to fill it all the way. So here's another way that's easier than you don't want to just compress empty space here. That's a little more cumbersome. So what we do here is there's a snap right there. We take and we fold this thing over a few times, where whatever you need to get down to where you need to be. Clip that buckle right there. And now you see I've got this thing collapsed down smaller without just flat out putting the using the compressor straps. That's a much neater way to take up a bunch of empty space. So anyway, this is just a little intro into this deal. We're going to show you lots and lots of things. We've got several people out there who have these, who are also testing them in the new configuration here. And so we're really excited to introduce this. And it'll go along with our gear, trying to be multi-purpose, multi-function, and to be simple and straightforward. So Perry Peacock with Wilderness Innovation with our new multi-purpose gear bag, or you could call it our extra large compressor gear bag, but it does so much more that we kind of give it a new name. Have fun in the outdoors, enjoy your time out, use simple gear, use something that works for you. Perhaps this will work for you, maybe not, but it kind of depends on your needs. But I think you might find this will work very, very well for your situation. Have a great day.